Scorpio, welcome to your general overview for September. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. The coffee is hot. It is plentiful. Let's rock. What's going on? We're going to start off with the Moonology Oracle deck first. I have been trying to film as many of the collectives around that full moon energy in as much as possible. So that is the days leading up to, during, and right after the full moon. So your message comes out several days after September 10th, but it's good for the next several weeks worth of energy. And I've been seeing some fantastic stuff for folks, and hopefully the same will be true for you. What is going on, please, for Scorpio in September? What is going on for Scorpio in September? Anybody else watching House of the Dragon? Well, it got my attention. I did not expect to like it. I really didn't, you know. Of course, I have that bias built in because Game of Thrones fan, right? The books, the series, the exception of the last series. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like it. It's not Game of Thrones. Don't even try. Just don't try. So of course I watched the first episode, and now I gotta keep watching it. I'm emotionally invested at this point, and as we know, once Scorpio gets emotionally invested into something, we just keep going. I am enjoying it a lot more than I thought it would, but I have to tell you, honey, if you've been wondering about watching it and you do not have a strong constitution or a strong stomach, do not watch it, because let me tell you, there are several moments in that first episode that are like, oh, just letting you know. No spoilers, but I'm just letting you know. Anyway, I just saw the most recent episode last night, and so it's on my mind. What's going on, please, for Scorpio in September? Show me what's going on, please, for Scorpio in September. Right? That's you. It's time to release negativity. I'm on board with that. Full moon in Scorpio. Heck yes. This is our card. Excellent. Some of you might be a double, triple. Hi. Me too. But it's time to release that negativity. Okay? Whatever it is that's in your mind, in your heart, in your world, that is ultimately negative. In other words, it does not lend to, but in fact takes away from you. Time to let it go. Sometimes it's better to just write debts off instead of continuing to pursue something that will not pay up. That's part of the negativity. Any kind of leftover baggage you got hanging out with somebody, a situation, a place, a circumstance. It's all negative. You're not going to get back from it. Let it go. And now is the ideal time to do that. And I know it's easier said than done. But you have to remember, our superpower is literally transformation. If you can hold on to it like this, then you are just as capable of letting it go like that. Because I promise you, it takes an infinite amount of more energy to do this for no cause or reason that serves you. It takes next to no energy to do this. You know what? You keep it. I don't need it. And I say now is an excellent time to do that because we are in the season of Virgo, which I personally enjoy every year. I always love Virgo season. It's so calm. It's so gentle. Oh, I love that Virgo energy. I really do. Great time to literally clean house, which I did. I had my semi-annual house clean out. If I don't have a use for it, it goes. If it's broken, it's gone. If I can't use it, sell it, recycle it, donate it. Out. That's me. You know, and you can apply that same kind of attitude for other areas in your life. It doesn't just have to be your physical world, okay? If it's negative, does not serve you, and you can't get back from it, perhaps write off the debt. All right. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Scorpio energy in September. Show me. Show me Scorpio in September, please. What is going on? Yes, I do not believe in holding on to things just to hold on to them. That's a skill you have to learn over time, but it's an excellent skill to learn. Okay, the Empress, the World, the Emperor. Oh, wow, we have some personalities in here, don't we? The Empress, the World, the Emperor. Honey, you coming or going? You are either trying to switch modalities, go from a place of the Empress to the Emperor. They're not too far apart, if I'm being honest with you. You might be trying to cycle out something that you might feel takes a considerable amount of strength and fortitude and firmness on your part. Okay? You might be trying to exit something to enter something else. The Magician, the Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. Well, in case there was any confusion about what you were trying to do. You're interested in love. I know that. You want it. You also want to feel good. You do. Your cup runneth over. Or at least energetically, you're speaking to me that yes, Christina, my cup is running over and I know what to do. Of course I know you know what to do, honey. You have the tools. Look at that. It's right there on the table. The Magician. The Magician always has the tools. Ace of Cups. As I often say, when the heart space becomes so full, it begins to overflow, and that's when we break off from one and into two. Nine of Cups. You want to feel good. You want to feel pleased again. You want to feel pleasure. Okay? You want to feel your own particular waters, and you want it to be harmonious. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Okay. So I see you are interested. Can I interest you in a new love adventure today, Scorpio? We've got a variety of love vehicles for you to choose from. And Scorpio, I don't want used. Okay. No mileage. We'll see if you can sustain that energy, because that's beautiful. And if that's what you truly want, that's what I want for you. Okay? Your top line's terribly, terribly, terribly interesting. I cannot wait to clarify that. But yes, you want to pull in more love. I do believe you're gravitating towards new, I believe. All right? And you seem to be open to it. And that's beautiful. It really is. And we can be very terribly generous with our emotions because we have so many of them. You know, when we feel a lot, we want other people around us to feel a lot too. It's one again of our pros. All signs have pros and cons. I'm well acquainted with our cons, and I'm sure I will see our cons. But for right now, I'm seeing a lot of your pros. Strong-willed, just a little bit. And you're trying to pull in a great deal, and I hope you succeed. I do. That's beautiful. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting pace for you. 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. There is something here or a connection you seem to be giving up in your journey. It feels a little different from what you're manifesting. Okay. Don't quite know what that is to you or who that is to you, but you seem to slowly but surely letting something go. It might be a little bit more on the friendship value. Okay. In terms of the surface presentation of the 3 of Pentacles, it seems like you're disengaging from somebody's energy. Somebody who is the opposite of this. It's something else. I don't know that your love energy is directly manifesting towards someone specifically. It seems to me a general open sense of a magnificent goal. And in the process of doing this, as an aside, I have to tell you, it seems like you're putting less emotional attachment into something or someone else, or it could be a situation. Okay? Releasing the negativity. Okay? All right. And your overview is the Sun. Brilliant. We'll take that. Scorpio's like, I'm shopping. All right. All jokes aside. And yes, real person, real tarot. I also have a real sense of humor and I have a real personality. I know it can irk people to death that I laugh, God forbid. I know you know better. But a lot of folks are like, why are you laughing? Tarot is serious. Oh, honey, who do you think you're talking to? Okay. The Sun. Show me the Sun, please. Show me that overview. Oh, I know. Can you believe that? The nerve. Show me the Sun. Show me the Sun, please. On the split. Did I say, what did I say there? Justice and temperance. Fairness and healing. Fairness and healing. Fairness and healing. Show me the Sun, please. For Scorpio's overview. Show me the Sun, please. For Scorpio's overview. Yes, it's kind of like, it seems to be a gentle letting go. Okay. Slow. It's kind of like a slow arriving conclusion that there is a connection here that has to be let go of, and it does feel a little separate from everything else that you're doing. Show me the Sun, please. Show me the Sun, please. So in some way you must have identified this as being negative. Show me that the Sun is the Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. You're so tired. Ah, there they are again. They're in your overview as well. So that's not incidental. Whoever that Three of Pentacles off, whoever that Three of Pentacles is that's taking off, or you are trying to exit from them, there is something in you already in your overview is telling me this friend is a little bit more of a friend, possibly, because they seem to be a focal point in your energy. It seems to be a concern. It seems to be a concern for you, whoever this is. Someone that you have a lot of things in common with, no doubt. Perhaps some sort of colleague, someone you get along with, someone who started out as a Three of Pentacles and they had the ability, as I often say, this is the true definition of the Three of Pentacles, as like a platform or a springboard to take us into other things. Okay? Three of Pentacles is the first time we see structure in tarot, i.e. it's a starting point, okay, for building. And you don't know how that Three of Pentacles is going to build. It can build into a Six of Pentacles. It can build into a Ten of Cups. You don't know until you start engaging in it or with it, right? Cool. So there's someone here who represents that starting out energy. Cooperation, friendship, okay? And for some reason, you are already trying to get into a space of detaching from it. Right here, it's kicking it off. I saw this future orientation like a FYI. And it's already over here in your overview. The thing is, it's like you're kind of tired of it, if I'm being honest with you. And I don't mean that in a rude way, and I don't mean that in a mean way. It's just, that's what this is. You're kind of tired of it. You know? Whatever this friendship thing is to you. It's under your sun. And it's kind of like, I don't know that this person's part of my sun, my happiness. You're trying to move away from it spiritually first. Six of Swords. It's kind of like the mental, spiritual acceptance of having to move forward because you're exhausted. Nine of Wands. You're tired. You know, I call that my insanity card, Nine of Wands. The reason why he's a wounded warrior is because he won't stop fighting the war. He's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You know? And there's someone here who does not meet the qualifications of the sun as you understand it. You otherwise seem to be pretty happy. You know? But for some reason, it might be a blip on the radar, but that blip keeps coming up on your radar. Interesting. Yes, you seem to be a little tired of whatever this is. You kind of want to exit it and move further into your sun. So we've already ID'd someone as qualifying as negative. I don't know that they're bad for you. I just know that for some reason it stops at a Three of Pentacles and doesn't seem to move beyond that. And you associate that person with frustration. And I need to move on from them. Okay? All right, let's jump on over here. At first I thought, oh, these are completely unrelated. What you're doing over here is markedly clear to me. You are into a new emotional investment, okay? You want love. You're pulling it in hardcore from the universe, right? Perfect sense. And I'm like, okay, this is one of the things Scorpio has to let go. Boom. I feel pretty good, Christina, except for that one thing right there. And maybe that one thing I feel like is holding me back. Show me the Empress, please. Let's take a look. Show me the Empress, please. 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 Page of Swords. Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I got something here for you that says, I know. I know to some level, to some extent, that I have a sense of fire, a sense of feeling, a sense of passion, and it comes from a place in me that is practical and it's real, and I know it's there. You know, I've got a lot of strong aspects attached to me, right? As the Empress, I got a lot going on for me. I don't know about this fellow yet. Okay? I'm gonna get to that. And again, reverse energies as it applies, especially if there is two people here and I'm not doing yours and theirs. This is a general overview, but boom, straight away, someone's showing up in your energy. So you have to figure out who is who. I'm defaulting the Empress as you at this time. The Empress, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles. I'm looking at someone here who is highly stable, highly productive, highly loving. You have passion. You have drive. You have fortitude. You have strength of conviction. You're a little money earner. You know, you're good at you're good at stability. I'm seeing home aspects tied to you, okay? And a strong sense of maturity, sense of self-care, and you've got a lot of fire to back it up, right? You're doing well because you did open with the sun. It's just for some reason there's a blip under your sun. And otherwise, your energy is on point. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's sexy, it's vibrant, and it's practical. It is stable. It's well-to-do. And in fact, you're interested in cultivating more of it. Cool. I'm waiting for it. That's what it is. I'm waiting for it. I had such a hard time articulating Aries last reading because I was waiting for the but. You know what I mean? The world. Show me the world, please. Show me the world. It could be that you are highly attracted to someone who meets those qualifications. We shall see. The world. Five of Cups. Sense of mourning and loss. That Two of Cups. Ace of Swords. It's a truth you're becoming more and more familiar with. And I'm not saying it's easy. Of course it's not. But you have become increasingly aware of the fact that there is some sort of love energy here that continuously disappoints you. It's not living up to its potential. There's love in it, yes, and it's more fresh than past. It's more present than past, and because the Five of Cups isn't by itself. If the Five of Cups had just been there, I was like, Scorpio, honey, it's done. It's been done. That's old pain. You don't need to worry about it anymore. For many of you, it's still very, very fresh because that Two of Cups is here. So you're telling me that there is love here, but it's also an increasing understanding that the love is continuously being lost or not utilized or not living up to its potential. Your Ace of Swords is telling me you're becoming increasingly aware of this. Now, it could be this person who remains a Three of Pentacles. I don't know. I need to see stronger evidence. I can't quite tell yet. But this is love not living up to its potential. And you seem to know that. Or it's growing on you. Or you might have cycled around with this person or this feeling before. Okay? It is disappointing because the love is there. But for some reason the execution of it is not coming out the way it should be expressed. I want to see this, let's see this fellow over here. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor, please. I do see that, though, as your personal knowledge. And it's also because of the Ace of Swords is there, by the way. It's something else that not only do you know, but you also are feeling more inclined to correct. So again, the sword's not just thought, it's also action. So you're becoming increasingly aware of it, and you have an increasing sense of, I gotta deal with it. The Emperor, please. Seven of Wands, okay. I see. All right, I got it, Chief. All right, I get it. Yeah. This isn't you. I don't believe. Again, of course, I'll have plenty of cross-watchers say, no, Christina, I'm the Empress. I'm the one that has all these delicious good feelings. Scorpio is the one that's being a stubborn, not doing anything person. Fine. Reverse energies as it applies. I've had an increasing amount of complaints about Scorpio lately. And where the hell that's coming from. I mean, you've always had your fair share of cross watchers, but let me tell you, I've had an increase of complaints like I'm supposed to control you. That's what's weird. Like, I have become the Scorpio mouthpiece. As like, you tell that Scorpio, you tell that Scorpio. No, you tell that Scorpio. Like I'm your principal or something. Principal Sassy, okay? I'm apparently principal of all the Scorpios. I'm supposed to regulate all of you. Oh my God. The same firmness and critique I would show you is what I would show any other sign. But for some reason, let me tell you, the complaints have picked up considerably lately. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. Just because it says Scorpio in the title doesn't mean it's for you or the person who's cross-watching. And be mindful of your comments. I am protective of all my collectives. You don't have to be a Scorpio. I do not like sign bashing. And if you're new to my channel, I'm going to put that in place right now. Sorry. Typically, I have to do this field hockey thing with Taurus or with Pisces or Gemini. But today is Scorpio. So let's be careful with the comments, yeah? I got it. So, the reason why I'm defaulting to you, let me explain my reasoning. I'm defaulting to you as the Empress is because A, you opened up with the sun with a blip under your sun. Okay, so this denotes someone who is relatively happy. The sun, I'm living under the sun, I'm thriving, right? The Empress here is thriving. I got thriving energy. The Empress, okay, Page of Swords, you want to increase your better qualities. The Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, okay? Our sustainability, our stability, and our passion. Baby, we don't just have the word. We don't just have the deed. We got the energy to back this up. So, your overview is the sun. Hence, I'm attributing the positive aspects to you. And then also, this shows me, bing, awareness. Ace of Swords. Somebody is aware here of what's up. Love here is not living up to its potential or its namesake. I got a Two of Cups that's not being utilized. The cups are literally spilling out as we speak. When Scorpio goes like this, phew, the love is being lost. And you're become increasingly aware of the pressure of this cycle presenting itself for what it is. So, as I said, the sword is not just knowledge, it's using it too. You have become increasingly aware that a connection here is not living up to its love potential despite the fact that love is here. So, is it this Three of Pentacles who's shown up twice? The blip on your radar? The Three of Pentacles that won't take off? Kind of see why. Let's get over here to Mr. Grumpy, the Emperor. Okay. Now, I love the Emperor energy. I do. We should all know what it's like to be the Emperor. We need to. And if you have any pretext of having that energy, of standing up and doing right, being in control, sometimes we have to be, but also standing in our power, we need the Emperor energy from time to time. But all cards, like all signs, have pros and cons. This is someone who is outright resisting development. Okay? In fact, they're controlling it. Controlling it bad, not controlling it good. And there's this insistence here that I'm not going to do nothing with it. Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. I will do nothing with this energy. I will not develop the connection. I won't. I want to get back to this guy. I see why they're not interested in developing, but they're firm about it too. Firm. Stubbornly so. I will not develop this connection. I will not develop this connection. That's active defensive. Letting it languish. Not cultivating the garden. Being neglectful of the garden. Okay. And insistence too. Their energy is like, I will not. I will not. You have to know this to some extent. Whether or not this person has feelings for you, I don't know. I just know that you understand the love here, whatever it is being lost. And it's probably overdue for you to give it your full attention. Because I see you wanting to increase your best qualities. Not continue to feed into what is not feeding you. Okay, let's keep going. I see what you are interested in. The Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups. That kind of speaks for itself, don't it? But let's see. All right. Show me that Magician, please. Show me the Magician, please. Show me the Magician, please, for Scorpio, the manifestation. Show me the Magician, please. King of Wands, boom. There's your fire, baby. Fire, let's keep going. Two of Pentacles, a little bit of confusion here. Okay, so while you are wanting to pull in more, okay, your confidence is increasing about this Eight of Cups that's under question for you, not once, but twice. Again, consistency. You are wanting to pull in, love. You have a great deal of fire behind your energy, passion, intensity, but you get confused about that love energy. The one that's feeling a little bit more empty every time you turn around and look at it. It's like, I don't know if I can keep pulling from those cups. That's correct. I don't think you can either. You know it back here, and that feeling has continued with you. I don't think I can continue to manifest empty cups, and I don't know that I want to. Right? And nor should you. You want something graduating, moving on, specifically from an 8 to go into a 9 in a solid ace. Right? You want to pull in? And a part of you, honestly, does look back at those cups, and you keep seeing that they're empty. So it's like maybe I'm manifesting the wrong cups. Maybe I'm trying to pull or draw off the wrong cups. It's not for lack of feeling. But it's like I don't know if I can keep pulling from those. And you've been confused about it, and I can see that. And it's taking you a while to figure it out that it's time for you to shift your manifestation outside of that. Right? Because it's still there, it's still hovering. This person ain't doing nothing. That's a whole lot of nothing. With the insistence of doing nothing. No cultivation. No care. No development. I won't get back to that person. I'm not done digging. I'm not done digging. But you, here's the thing. Your attention for this person or situation has begun to wane considerably. As you keep looking at those cups and realizing they're drawing up short, your energy keeps trying to go outside of this. And I hope it succeeds. Show me that Ace of Cups, please. Show me that Ace of Cups, please. Show me the Ace of Cups. That's a shame. The Emperor usually wants the Empress. But this Emperor is not gravitating towards the Empress, and if they are, they don't show it. Or they won't allow it. They won't allow the development. It's like an act. It's like, stop. Stop. I can't grow the garden. I can't grow it, Scorpio. I can't do it. Just stop. And all you want to do is put your energy to the best possible use. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Boom. Dead center reading, baby. That's what you want. Like I said, your energy is starting to look more and more outside of this situation, whatever it is. That friend, that blip on the radar, whatever that is to you. Because like I said, in all honesty, if you're being honest with yourself, Scorpio, your energy is strong as it is, and of course it is. You are manifesting. But when you try to manifest those empty cups, there doesn't seem to be anything there. And you are becoming increasingly aware of it. That, yeah, these are missed cups. These are missed opportunities. And it sucks. It hurts. It hurts. The Five of Cups are here. I know it hurts. The love is being lost as we speak because it's not being developed. Actively so. But you have Aces dead center reading. That's good. Very good. Hopefully we get a new offer for you relatively soon. Nine of Cups. Show me the Nine of Cups. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Perhaps some of you will begin to concentrate on your careers, get a new opportunity there. I don't know. It could be both, honestly. That's some beautiful, dead center, powerful energy there. So, Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, my. 10 of Cups. Okay, something else is happening outside of this. Like I said, you keep looking backwards, and it's not that you're delusional about it. I don't even see you holding on to it. I mean, I could. There's still time left on this tarot table. But it's more like every time, this is what it is. This is what I'm trying to say. Every time you turn around and you check back in, you're like, huh. There really isn't much in those cups, were there? What was all the fuss about? Huh. It's almost like you're astounded, right? To see all your manifestation potential and your energetic potential. And you're like, I was trying to put it over there? They don't even want it. Why was I doing that? They don't even want it. Huh. Maybe there's something to that. Yeah. You got aces waiting for you. Of course, I will do a time check, but it looks like you got some very strong energy introducing itself by way of an idea, an inspiration, an opportunity, or person soon. Okay. And your reaction to it immediately springs into a place of, oh, now my energy is being put to good use. Yes. Yes. Your energy's like, yes. Here I am. I'm a king of wands. My energy's being wasted. They're not even using it. I don't even think they want it. They block it. They won't develop it. They won't talk to me. They won't tell me how they feel. I guess I was right back here when I was feeling like this is the wasted love, or the love cups are being spilt out. That was true. So it was something that you were becoming increasingly aware of, but you hadn't actually acted on. But you kind of feel it. Even if you didn't want to admit it, you can kind of feel it, right? And then boom. Once you start developing these aces and actually working towards those aces, putting effort and energy into those aces, your energy says, yay! We got the Queen of Wands, here it is again, still reflecting that same energy, but now it's actually meeting its potential. This was not meeting its potential, not for lack of trying, but because when you looked at those cups, there was nothing there. And now we suddenly have cups here that are almost explosive. 9, 10. When you love hard, don't you? And that's not all you're doing. And it's the Queen of Wands too. Your water here, your water's here, your fire's here. That's the prize. So while they might be an emperor, and I'm sure they are, that means they are a person of significance to you. You are the empress here, I believe, in this equation. The way you're reacting to the energy outside of this tells me again, you have a lot going on for you. And you have someone around you that you feel is very important to you. They might even be your equal. But they don't treat the connection that way. And you have a lot in you that says you want to take it even further. You're loving, you're nurturing, you're caring, you provide a good home. And I see that because the Empress plus the King of Pentacles, you provide a loving, stable home. Nurturing, supportive, caring, productive. You got the fire to back it up, right? Gorgeous. In fact, you want to make more of it. So when you manifest, like, what? I got all this energy and it's not going into those cups. That's right. It's because they're over here being spilt out. They're not being utilized, as we talked about. So please be mindful of the aces. Everybody says they want new. And I'm looking at a Scorpio that you actually have a real chance of new relatively soon. And I hope you take it. Because, oh my, your energy is not being wasted now. This is someone who is loving that Scorpio energy. And you're just radiating. You are just radiating. Someone is loving your love. Not this person. I don't believe. I'm sorry. That blip turned out to be a bit bigger. And otherwise, a relatively happy Scorpio. You have a lot going on for you, honey. I hope you know that. This is what kind of makes me sad right here, is the bewilderment. The confusion and the bewilderment. How can somebody not want this? Don't I have a lot going on for me? Yes, you do. Okay? But if this person's not in a place to receive it, I mean, they're not lifting a finger. So if they're not in a position to receive it or to appreciate it, what are you going to do? What you have been thinking about since your opening. Okay? This is gorgeous. I will try to do a check on this person. You're reacting strongly to somebody. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups. Here we are again, slowly but surely. I do believe we are gently leaving this Three of Pentacles type situation behind. Okay, are we switching? I might need to pull from this in a minute. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. Oh, that was weird. Show me that Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. Four of Pentacles, see. Dang it. Six of Pentacles. Okay. And this has been going on for some time, so let's not confuse the situation. Knight of Pentacles is time. Slow time. For some time you have been trying to hold on to and balance with a strong connection. So news, don't ever say ever. I hadn't seen the Four of Pentacles for you until now. So this has been something that you've been doing. And it kind of drags into your future a little bit. Where you continue to kind of carry around this connection, this person. You try to balance with it, you try to work with it, you try to compromise with it, you haven't let it go. Okay, this is outside of whatever this explosive energy is that's you're radiating under. You kind of carry it with you, but it's in a low level way. It's kind of like maintenance. You're used to holding on to it and you're used to giving to it. You know? And it carries over a little bit. It carries over a little bit. Realistically, yeah, it does. You're used to holding on to it, and you're used to kind of plodding along with it. And it's not terribly impressive. And I don't mean that in terms of disrespect. I mean, it's just how it presents on the surface is Four of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. That's literally holding on and maintaining. Over the Knight of Pentacles, you're used to maintaining a connection. How strong that Lover's energy is between you and this person, I don't know. You keep showing me friendship. They're showing me a stubborn will if I'm not doing anything with this. And you kind of carry it around with you in your pocket. And occasionally you take it out of your pocket and you balance with it. And then you put it back in your pocket and then you keep moving forward. Yeah. Show me that Three of Pentacles. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. Show me that Three of Pentacles, please. I think you're used to it. Your friend is tied to someone else. They say they don't know. Your friend is tied to someone else. The Three of Pentacles that keep showing up, the blip under your sun, they're tied to someone else. Four of Wands, the Devil, Two of Swords. Or this person has a very, very poor attachment style to commitments. Okay? I'm saying it heavily as they are tied to someone who isn't necessarily good for them, but that's not up for you to decide. That's not for you to decide. You have to work with what you know, not what it is you don't know. Whatever their situation is irrelevant. It doesn't involve you. If this person is feeling like they're locked into a relationship or a commitment that they continue to give to, it's not your business. Okay? I don't know what changed them. I don't know what binds them. Capricorn energy does not have to be. But it's not your business. You're doing your own thing, so I suggest to keep yourself preoccupied with these aces that make you so happy. Real talk. So you either know this, and you kept the connection going. Okay? Or you didn't. Regardless, their energy is not for you. Their situation is their situation, and I'm sorry that they are in that. But they're telling me they're tied to something. I don't know what it is. It could be anyone they have an outstanding contract with. They're telling me that they are confused, that they're unsure, or they themselves have a tendency to form attachments to people who aren't in their best interest, but that's what they settle for. I don't know. I'm not interested in doing a full profile on this person. I'm concerned with you, and that you're still kind of, like I say, you occasionally pull this person out of your pocket, you balance up with them, and then you keep plodding along. Eight of Cups. Hopefully that's you realizing why your cups for this person are hollow and why it's an opportunity missed in love, or that your cups are spilling out for this person. Hopefully that's what I'm seeing for you, is that Eight of Cups. Some of this Eight of Cups, please. Show me the Eight of Cups, please. The High Priestess. There's your intuition. Thank you. Yeah. Okay? You need to go live your life. This person is not it. They, at least, maybe not forever, but for now they are not. I see you being very happy elsewhere. For the time being, I don't know. Whatever those aces are to you. But you seem to be happy. That's what I want you to focus on as you take your exit or leave from this person or situation. I'm going to emphasize this again, Scorpio, it's not your business. And I'm sorry if they're in an unhappy situation, but it is not your problem to solve. And I know you had strong feelings for them, but again, your strong feelings don't justify. Your feelings don't, your feelings for this situation, this person, doesn't justify the energy or effort you tried to put into them. I don't know. I just know that you are kind of gently walking away from it. And you need to. And I agree. Eight of Cups now here twice. Over here. Manifesting love. How come it doesn't fit this profile? You know, we have a lot in common. We're highly compatible. This person hides their feelings. I know they do. It's their choice not to develop it, but I know that they're there. Do you? Do you know they have feelings for you? And now the lawnmower. Eight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, the World. Yes. You know and have known for some time that that same kind of slow plotting, I occasionally take this person out of my pocket, we balance with each other, then we disappear for a while. You knew ultimately it was going to lead to this same direction. You need to, and I'm saying this as gently as possible in this, your intuition, which is finally here, is telling you thus. It was always headed in this particular direction. You have a lot going for you. A lot. They either don't know it, can't appreciate it, or they can't accept it. You wouldn't know because they don't tell you. And people say Scorpio doesn't get hard readings. This is some salty ass people. Apparently they're not familiar with my work. They're not familiar with my work at all, are they, Scorpio? I don't think you understand how well you're doing. And even if this person could choose you, would you want them to? They're not in a position to choose you. And you are, however, in a position to choose for yourself, magnificently so. And you are. Let me make this clear to you. You don't want this person to be a point of negativity in your life. You don't. You've told me several times you've tried to love them. You've told me several times you've tried to generate a cycle with this person. Your energy speaks for itself. You have nothing to prove to no one. If they don't know your value, they never will. So that means you need to know your value. You need to know your value. Here's the thing, I don't see you overly engaging with this person either. I don't. Not in the real world. This person's made that clear. They limit their real world experiences with you, and that's by choice because of their idea of control. Okay? You opened up being happy with the sun, except for that blip on your radar. The very thing that is a thorn in your side, that exhausts you. That platform, that Three of Pentacles, that Emperor that just won't take off. The Two of Cups that spills from the Five. This is a missed opportunity in love, and the cups are spilling out as we speak. And they likely have been for some time. It's a truth that you are slowly becoming acquainted with, and understand that sooner or later you're going to have to deal with it. I don't see you forcing your energy on this person. What I see is that you understand that your energy is available and open and beautiful. They see this, but they choose not to engage in it or develop it. That is an active choice of control on this person's part. I see why, I get it. And who wouldn't be attracted to this? Okay? And this is more emotional connectivity than anything else. Very little real world activity. Very little. Like I said, you occasionally pull this connection out of your pocket, entertain it, balance with it, and then it's gone again. And it's been like that. This was headed on a one-way street this whole time. I'm seeing it, Scorpio, honey, for what started out as so small actually takes up kind of a chunk of your life. And it's a chunk you don't necessarily want anymore. Okay? You have aces waiting for you. You have a 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands. Your energy, all this beautiful energy, actually has the potential to be utilized elsewhere at its maximum potential. Somebody who wants your love, somebody who wants your passion, somebody who says, you're not too much, you're just right for me. I want it. I want to saturate myself in that Scorpio energy. I want to be all up in that Scorpio energy. I want all of it 100%, full blast, hell yes, turn it on. And this person says, I see all that. And I say nope. So who do you want? The one who says yes to you or the one who says no to you? Their circumstances are their circumstances and they're not in your control. They have nothing to do with you. And I'm sorry if they're in a shitty situation with the Devil and the 4 of Wands, your friend there with the 3 of Pentacles, and they say they're confused, they don't know. I don't know about my relationship or my commitment or whatever it is that they're attached to or contracted to. They say, I don't know how I feel about it. Not your problem. It isn't. And it could be a poor influence as well. Devil in the household, it could just be a poor influence. It could be anybody who's in their immediate vicinity. Someone who gives them poor advice or feeds into their fears. I don't know. All I know is that, yes, you two, theoretically, could be a very strong matching sweet mate. But you can't make them see that. And you can't make them experience you like that. And frankly, you're tired of trying. You know that 3 of Pentacles could launch in other places. You know that. But that's not how this is being executed. It's something that has played its part, and you need to recognize it for what it is. It's done. It's been done. The only thing I'm missing at this point is judgment to tell you it's done. Your intuition is telling you it's on point. You're leaving this situation as correct, especially if you are in a position now of pursuing something else or someone else that actually makes you happy. Actually wants your energy. That isn't afraid to develop a garden with you or rejects the garden or whatever the hell it is you have to offer, which is a lot. It's interesting to me because you have so much in you, that just wants to love and to be loved and to secure someone else and to feel good in your love and your nurturing and your caring principles, that you're highly productive, you have a lot of passion behind you, you have a lot of love behind you, and honey, if this person can't claim it, if they can't step up to it, if they can't cultivate it, why would you really want them to choose you anyway? Because what are they going to do with it? If they're this neglectful of what you have to offer, do you think they would do any better with you if they were right there by your side? You see, the thing is, honey, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I know I should wrap this shit up. I know I'm preaching to the choir because it's already, boom, hit your radar more than once. And this is how you literally opened. I'm kind of tired of that, friend. Kind of tired of it. I've been thinking about moving away from that person for a while now. There's 3 of Pentacles that won't take off. We are a lot alike. And also nothing alike. You are a lot alike this person in many ways. So I get it. But also you two are nothing alike. They choose whatever they choose. And you need to choose what you need to choose. So, if you are feeling the sun, it looks like many of you are, except for this thing that kind of rains on your parade. These are truly spilled cups. It's love that is not developing. In fact, it's being lost every day as we speak. You keep looking back over your shoulder at your manifestation efforts in love and why those cups aren't being filled by what otherwise should be a very excellent, strong connection. I don't disagree with you. There's a very sound reason as to why. Your energy is open, beautiful, free, ripe for the picking. Theirs is not. Yours is open and optimistic. Theirs is not. Yours actually has hope for love, life, and whatever. Theirs not so much. But in many respects, you two are very much alike. So, I'm saying this because this is a huge part of the negativity that I'm seeing in an otherwise brilliant Scorpio. It's running its natural course. Okay. You're headed in this direction anyway, because what good is a lover? Okay. What good is a lover? What good is a strong connection? What's the point of it if this is all you have to show for it? Is that what you want? Someone you hold on to and you occasionally balance up with? Do you want a lover you can go out and have a coffee with? Or do you want a lover you can take home and... You tell me. So, I have half a mind to call your video that, but then I would get demonetized. Aces. Show me these aces. I want to focus here on your happiness that seems to be introducing itself soon. Yeah, see, you've been having sneaking suspicions. I'm telling you, you both have a fair amount of equal stature and responsibility and respect of each other. I don't deny this. You also seem to recognize the fact that you two have a strong connection, but it won't develop. Not emotionally and not in the real world. Show me these aces, please, for Scorpio. This is what I want to focus on. This is when this is a big aspect of it right here. And it doesn't have to just be one person, honey. It could be multiple people. Show me these aces, please. Show me these aces, please. Show me these aces, please. The person who represents that. Not once, twice. Underline, case in point. October. Even though this is September, the energy seems to be generating a little bit further out. So, the next several weeks, I would... yeah, there's a strong start here for something else where, again, your water, your fire, in other words, the best aspects of you will actually be fully 100% utilized in your thriving. The way a real love connection should make you feel. Not one that stagnates or sits on its ass or refuses to open up. But also for reasons that are apparent, but also not your problem. They don't choose you, they don't choose you. They don't cultivate with you, they don't cultivate with you. But honey, you got too much energy to be hovering around this mess. I tried to come out. Yeah, I know, the Knight of Pentacles. This has been going on for some time, ain't it? You have to look towards yourself, literally, to make the decision. And it's a gentle decision. And for others of you, simply be on the lookout. Okay, the incoming flux of new energy that is proving to be very, very powerful is coming in soon. So, for some of you, we're talking late September, early October. It's almost here. And I see you accepting it and launching into it relatively soon. And then you kind of throw your full energy into it, and someone who is not shy about receiving it at all. Wow, it's on the horizon. And for tarot time, weeks is nothing to me. Months is nothing to me. But yes, I'm talking soon. Very soon. Okay, those aces will present themselves in the form of a person. And then it come bearing the ships of true love and passion. In fact, some of you might have already just started talking to this person and you're expecting to see them soon. That's why it has such a sharp image of my... You don't know what this person means to you yet. You anticipate it to some extent, but you don't know what they mean to you yet. This one's correct. Stop looking back over your shoulder. Those cups are still empty. Okay? Move your energy outwards. This is the correct one versus this one. I don't know who this person is to you, and I'm not saying that they're not important to you, and I know that there is a real basis of connectivity, friendship, and possibly love here, but you wouldn't know it and you can't act on it. So, as Tina Turner would say, what's love got to do with it? Something either is or it is not. I know you still respect this person, but I see you gently cycling them out. And I'm sorry. I truly, honey, I keep focusing on this because I am sorry for this person. This Three of Pentacles that will not take off. This Emperor who won't get off his ass. It just... But this is their situation. It's not yours. I'm sorry. But this is the things people tie themselves to. And then they're convinced they have to stay there. And it's not the Scorpio I'm looking at. I literally said, your energy is open, beautiful, magnificent. In fact, your only concern is, how do I increase it? Right? Theirs is closed off, shut down, controlling, and insisting that this is their life. So I know it's not yours. Somebody wants to tap this fabulous energy because they know what they're looking at and they know they want it. I want that. Everything Scorpio's packing, I want it. I'm not this guy. I know how to take this Scorpio's energy, and by God, I'm going to run with it. So I don't know who this is. I'd like to get more specifics. They could be heavy water as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Strong manifesting energy here as well. Pulling each other in under... Man, it's happening soon. So I don't want this to pull away. Look at this. Do you see the flow of this? Do you see how this surrounds the core of the concept? This has a bigger sense of gravity than you have been allowing it in your, understanding than you have been allowing in terms of understanding. Do you see this? How this surrounds the core of what could be? That blip on your radar is a bit more than a blip. But otherwise, you're fucking beautiful. Don't pass this. This is coming up soon. This is coming up soon. I can't. It's no later than October. I don't know who that is, and I'm trying to hone in. I would like to get more specifics on this person because I don't want this to take away from the beauty of that. But that's the point. This has been an irk in your side for a while about the loss, the waste, the emotional waste, the waste of the passion, the waste of all of it. Because it just won't. And there's a reason why it just won't, honey. That's not a coincidence. Can I see more of this incoming energy, please? What is this? Keep an open mind. This person might be different from you. Your soulmate might differ from you in your different kind of type and or expectations. Okay, that's interesting. They might be a little different from you. Age, race, religion, ethnicity, whatever. You know? I don't know. Reconciliation. Oh, God, don't tell me that. Nope. Oh, God. Reconciliation. Why'd you show me that? Oh, children. Oh. Well, that may not be what I think it is then. Pay attention to the red flags. Yes. The signs are cautioning you. I would damn well say so. Pay attention to the red flags. Yes, of course, but you already know that they're there. Reconciliation for children. What is this? Some, of course, have children. Let go of control issues. Keep an open mind. For some of you, your person might come bearing children. You might already have children. Emerging or bringing together. Some of you might reconcile with past partners whom you've had children with. I can't say that that's not a possibility. I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear, but that's not why I'm here. For some of you, that's 100% true. Can't say it's not. Reconciling themselves over children. Reconciling themselves over children. That's so funny. I saw something similar in Aries too. That is so funny. I saw that kind of concern in Aries as well. If somebody cannot reconcile the fact that the other person has children, that's a big red flag. Huge red flag. That's something we cannot dismiss. Okay. That's a red flag and it's non-negotiable. That's should be in any parent's book. So if somebody cannot reconcile to themselves to the fact that somebody else has a child, not your problem. It's the other way around. It's a non-negotiable rule. Children are along for the ride. They're part of the package. So if somebody here has a hang up about the other fact the other person's got kids or baby mama drama or some bullshit like that, no. Okay? Or the other person will not extend themselves because that person has a kid. It's like, otherwise we'd be a strong match if it weren't for those kids. Again, would you want that person anyway? Sounds to me they're a little weak. Okay? Sorry. You know? You don't just want the person, you have to have the full package that is the person. So, again, for some of you, yeah. Somebody here can't keep an open mind about the fact that somebody else has kids. I can't say that's not a possibility. Again, that came up for Aries, I believe, just right towards the end, though. Because I kept seeing a stall, delay, and what otherwise could be a very strong connection, and I couldn't see why. Somebody might have a hang-up about kids, you know? Anyway, this is a non-negotiable thing, and that is 100% a red flag. If somebody can't handle the idea of children, that's out. That's non-negotiable. Done. Finito. That's not a discussion. That's not a discussion. That's just not. So I want to know what the hell that has to do. Okay. I'm trying to focus more on that. But yes, some of you might possibly reconcile with past partners that you've had children with. That's just not how I see it. It's like, yeah, intuition. Some of you might connect with this ace, these aces, this strong family union because you both have kids and you're highly compatible for that reason. It's like one of the things you both understand and appreciate is what it is to be a parent. You might have similar parenting styles. You might have similar goals about having, a family. That would explain why I saw such a huge emphasis on the Ten of Cups, not once but twice, the family card plus living under the sun. So someone who better equals or matches your values about having children or having a family. That's how you two might come together or reconcile, is the fact that you both have those that would explain a lot. That makes a lot more sense. That fits. That does fit. Both, and perhaps this person can't commit like that. Perhaps they have a very poor concept of what it is that constitutes a happy home, marriage, family. I don't know. But, again, not your problem. But yeah, it's looking like you're going to bond. You see, there will be some communication here too, soon. I'm telling you. Comfort, stability. Relatively soon, that communication's coming in. Okay, where are we time? Good night. Time to wrap it up. Okay. I've already clarified the time on this. I'd like to get more on that personality. I just know it's very strong, and you can feel it coming. Okay. Expect some communication with whoever represents those aces, not once but twice, relatively soon. And it's looking like it's a horizon energy. In other words, long-term value. I'm seeing heavy family orientation, happy family, happy home, all that good stuff that you had rocking back here. you know, and you in fact wanted to expand. I literally said that, and you are going into expansion in terms of family value, okay? Love and a full, generous household, okay? The opposite of whatever that is. It's because this is not generous, it's not giving, and I get why. It looks like your friend here is heavily contracted into something that, well, I just don't want to go into. I've already discussed it. But again, that shouldn't impede you from living your life. And frankly, honey, that's how you open, lest we forget. Otherwise, you're really happy. Except for that person you kind of need to start making your exit from. Okay? Oy, oy, oy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if we're talking family, it's more important. No matter how similar you two might be, if we're talking about family values, that's a priority compatibility thing right there. That's always going to take numero uno, number one, priority. Okay, and it's looking like you're meeting someone who conveys those similar priorities as to you. I'm telling you, it's coming. You will be in a courtship soon. I don't know if you're male or female. It's just, I just know it's happening. But do keep in mind, this thing you're exiting from, it was kind of already headed in that course. Okay? But you are entering a phase of courtship with something that has very strong family ties and values. Okay? Children, strength of household, true love, passion. I know, I already saw that. I don't know about sudden wealth, okay? But I mean that you are already showing me markers of being a successful person. I've already seen that. You are already interested in expanding your household. I said that. Okay? And I told you, for some of you, it's a combination of love as well as career. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, who knows? Perhaps the person that's incoming might be a little well off. I don't know. That's not my concern, that's not my priority, but it might be to you, so I'm letting you know. All right, anything else, please? My rule is, honey, you can't entice me with money. I make my own. Thank you. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. But there you go. Toil and labor. That's what I'm saying. Some people work hard. It's not that it's sudden wealth. You have to take these with some latitude. So it's sudden wealth, but it's like wealth based on toil and labor, and then the courtship's coming in. So it's looking like you are expanding your household, not just in love, but also in stability. Okay, there you go. All right, that's enough. Let's take a look. Ay, ay, ay. Fascinating. Once more, a very complex reading, honey. You have to know who is worth your time, energy, and efforts. This person sees it, and they act like they don't care, or that they could give or take it. Or they have to put on a brave face and push you off because they feel that they have to, because of whatever. The point is that they're not in a position to accept what you have to give. And they don't either want to own it or cop to it, but that's the reality of the situation. Okay? Between the two of you, you're the one that's in the position to move on or move forward in a way that's healthy and productive, so I suggest you take it. And it's coming in soon. Very. Leo. For some of you, your upcoming person or the one that is surrounding you in this context is Leo. Okay? The hot air balloon. You need to take to new heights, get perspective, okay? See the ground from the upper air position and just look down and see the flow of traffic of your life. Get higher perspective, look down and see, okay, this is how things are actually moving in the real world. It's different when it's right there in front of your face. Sometimes you can't see the speed of things. Sometimes you can't see how people in your life are maneuvering around you. So you need higher perspective. And then also the hot air balloon full of fantasy and steam, but not sustaining. Heights of fancy. For some of you, the next crescent moon will indicate some very critical energy for either your incoming energy or possibly your outgoing energy. Crab, sign of Cancer. For some of you, a very strong Cancer in your chart could be connecting to one. Anything else, please? Heart with the nurse's cap. Yes, we are healing our heart. G, H, zombie. Yes. Doing the same thing not feeling moved or motivated, non-contributive, nothing changes. E, the Eiffel Tower, yes, yes. As I was telling Taurus, I believe it's also the height of romantic notions, but yes, it's the strength of what could be in the real world. Real solid foundations for love and long-lasting longevity, even if it comes from a space of being soft and squishy. The strength and love, real love. One that you can actually obtain, and not the one that you play with or entertain. J, big masculine glasses. And of course, big heart. Yes. Okay. Big love. And so you do. Scorpio, put in the comments as you see fit. Once more, complicated. But I hope despite the negativity, you can see what exists for positivity. Don't focus on what is exiting. Give it the correct attention in that you know it's correct or that it's been moving in this direction. But don't focus on the loss, focus on the gain, the real gain. Not what it is you couldn't achieve, but what it is you can achieve. Yes? We are nothing if not goal-oriented. So it might take us a long time for our feelings to catch up to our reality. But when they do, isn't it brilliant? Put in the comments like I said. Take care. Be well.